What's up, guys? My name is OG Nick Marsh. I'm the creator of FocusHipHop.com. You probably already know that if you're listening. Um, so, if you've been following me for a while now, you know that I've been talking about doing a podcast for a while. It's something I've always wanted to do. Well, not always, but I've been wanting to do it for a while. Um, but I just there were a few reasons why I never actually did it. But now I have a co-host, and I'm just like in the planning stages. So this will be episode 0. My friend and I kind of recorded a mock episode, just where we were like planning things out. So we did it through this application called Stereo, which Anthony Fantano is sponsored by, I believe. We're not going to be using that again in the future. I mean, it's a fine app, but it's just kind of unnecessary when we could use something like Zoom, which my friend and I, his name is Johnny, he's my co-host. We didn't really talk about that until after we recorded, but yeah, so this episode was recorded through Stereo. So you have to make your own little like avatar, and then while you're speaking, it shows the avatar speaking. It's kind of dumb, but like in a funny way. So that's what at the beginning you'll hear my friend laughing and saying it's dumb. But yeah, so that's that. Anyway, I'm gonna be coming in and out using this voiceover just to sort of talk about what happened in the episode. So yeah, enjoy.
What up? This is the dumbest fucking thing. It took me so long to do the fucking app or the
Yeah,
picture.
why?
You see how fucked it up it is? And it's a girl. I can't change it back every time I try to pick a dude. So I just gave it a fucking purple cowboy hat and called it.
That's what's up. That's funny.
But I can't see you. I can only look at like a. This is a pretty good view though.
Of what?
Accurate. Your little emoji.
Oh yeah, no, I tried.
All right, you ready? What's up? It's your boy Johnny. Yeah, welcome to the Midnight Hour.
My name is OG Nick Marsh. You're listening to the Stay Focused podcast.
My dad would do shit like that.
The OG Nicholas Marsh.
Yeah.
So this is a cool platform, I guess.
Honestly, I should be on his hip hop show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after we're done, I can like save the recording. My friend, he was sort of talking to his other friend while we were in the middle of the podcast. He's gonna be like coming in and out of the conversation because he was high. I don't know if you can tell. He was high in the middle of this conversation, so he kept getting distracted talking to someone else, which obviously won't be an issue when we're actually doing this officially as a real podcast.
Wait, I need to.
But I want to ensure
go
that.
to space.
But I want to ensure that Nicholas does have somebody, no matter what happens with us. And
Tell me about this.
shit.
Tell me about this.
Focus Hip Hop.
Yeah.
I've already told you about it. It's his. Look how much we've gone through. It's his.
My blog.
You could totally turn it into a magazine. But yeah, it's his blog, and he's doing a podcast off it, and you're gonna interview artists. I'm trying to fucking find the.
The thing is, if I interview artists, I'm gonna have to make them make their own avatar and everything.
Are you to do this? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They don't already have this thing. That's fucking lame.
I hope they don't mind doing that.
I think some might not want to. Like, depends on how
probably
big they are and how much of a favor this kind of is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I also don't even know who you are on status. Like, if it's not even favor level. If it's a favor to them, if you even want to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean...
Let's interview you. We can interview him right now.
The OG Nick Marsh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's interview the Marsh.
Standards.
No. My friend that's the rapper.
Oh, does he have this?
I don't know. But I can get him to do whatever.
Well,
you want to look up Hugh Livingston, or what was his name?
Hugh Augustine?
Augustine's way back.
Alright, I mean, yeah, I don't want to do it if I end up thinking his music is terrible, so I'll check him out first.
It's actually pretty good. I liked it.
It'll
He
just
has,
be
he
off
has an
version.
album, bro. He has an album called "Word Is Bond."
No way.
No way.
That's why we were talking about him to you.
He sounded like a little kid in class. No way.
Can you?
I can't find the scooper, man. That's what I'm looking for.
It's right there.
Wow, you fucking knew this
Sorry,
whole
no, I
time.
just looked down.
Yeah, here, dab it.
No, that's some nasty. Sage?
Said Johnny.
I think he's on the couch somewhere.
Is Johnny gone?
Hello.
Who the fuck is that? Is that Sid?
Yeah, that was it.
Hello. It's Sid. A Focus Hip Hop production.
So when was the last time you actually listened to Straight Outta Compton?
Oh, Robin! No, look at his hand.
What is it?
What just happened? At this point, I don't know if you heard like the people screaming. Their dog ate some hair conditioner, and they all got distracted. So there was just a bunch of dead air, and then some people screaming in the background. I thought I heard them say that the dog threw up, but that wasn't the case. The dog ended up being fine. It's a little dachshund. It's really cute, actually. Its name is Faith. I might be able to, if I put this into a video format, I might be able to show a picture of the dog, assuming that the owners consent. But yeah, that's pretty much what was happening here.
The dog ate some conditioner.
Oh, really? Did he throw it up or something?
No, he's fine. If they also use like kind of fancy bougie, or not bougie, they use fancy kind of vegan conditioner, I think, so they might be okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But I'm like, bro, just a little man.
Yeah. So when was the last time you changing the topic? When was the last time you actually listened to Straight Outta Compton?
The song?
No, the album.
The whole album, like all the way through?
Yeah.
Shit, a while. Probably middle school.
I
don't like the whole album.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, because the whole album. I mean, I like the album overall, but there's some bad songs in there.
Oh yeah, they're definitely like throwaway '80s songs, because they had a few fucking bangers, right? They had a few cheesy ones, and then Cube laid down fucking "Fuck the Police," right? Mm-hmm. And that was it.
So, do you remember the closing? Do you remember the closing song?
No, I don't. Is it bad?
Yeah, it's called "Something to Dance To."
Dude, do you know the closing song for Biggie's first album? Even all the joke songs in Biggie's first album are amazing. Like when he covers the Delphonics.
Which one is that? I don't remember him covering. Oh yeah, no, that's the second album.
About to get robbed.
Yeah, that's the second album.
Is it the Life After Death?
Yeah. At this point, once again, Johnny kind of got distracted. I don't really know exactly. Well, he said he was kind of like paying attention to the dog again. And you can hear, I don't know if you just heard me laugh just there, but I was, I thought it was kind of funny that he kept coming in and out of the conversation while I was trying to do a podcast. And then here you can hear me saying hello.
Sorry, we had to leave for a minute because we were discussing serious dog things.
Okay, yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm just saying, but like, if we actually do a podcast for real, how long do you think it should be? Like half an hour?
Honestly, with content, if you can't get someone hooked in like the first 15 minutes, but then most podcasts run more than an hour or so. You know what I mean? I also, you and I can talk for quite a bit when we get going. So let's just see how long the first one is. But honestly, anywhere between like 45 to an hour and a half. Depending on like who we've got, what we're talking about. You know what I mean? But I have friends that do a podcast about artists. I realized like the thing I pitched you is basically what the fuck they do. So,
Mhm.
and they're these identical twins that are actors, and so they go around. They just talk to other actors, other artists about what it's like to be an up and coming artist, what it means to be like a kind of entrepreneur. They do business stuff too. It's
And
a
you know,
lot.
I'm friends with quite a few other music critics who we could have on as guests.
I'm surprised. Like, I very much appreciate and want to do this, buddy. I'm also just surprised you, because of that, I'm surprised you don't have someone else in mind.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I just feel like we talk better than I can talk to most people.
Good point.
Because
Good
you're
point,
like,
Sam.
yeah, because I don't have that chemistry with most people. No homo.
No. Smoking a do the doinks. And we've always wanted to do this. We've talked about this for literally years.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Hi, friend.
It is
years.
weird at this point. It is weird to say that. But we've known each other for like 5 years at this point. Almost 5 years. 4 years.
I was thinking about it before I came out here. I've lived in New York almost as long as I lived in Georgia, bro.
Yeah.
Like, New York is almost as home to me as fucking Georgia. And I haven't even lived in that big-ass house that they got, so I'm not going to fucking move there. They keep talking about they've, like, made me a room or whatever with all my shit, but I know it's just a fucking empty room with a bunch of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck that.
Bro, this is supposed to be a fucking hip-hop podcast.
Not me complaining about my life?
No, I'm just kidding. So that's what I was going to say. I don't want us to like feel pressure to not talk about stuff like that because, you know, most people would say my blog is hip hop first, but it's really just my life first, and then with hip hop as like the second
that's
thing. Because like,
and that's real.
Yeah,
I think people are too much with that shit nowadays. Like they just list. It's so American too. I list what I do, and that's what I am, and that's all that I am, and that I talk about.
It's really so American when you think about it.
Yeah, or Western, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
I got this kind of heated up for you, Ryan, if you got a minute.
I wish this thing would show me how long we've been talking.
What do you mean? Oh, you wish it would show you?
Yeah. Like how long we've been speaking.
You have 2 followers already? That's pretty great.
Do I?
Hashtag Hofstra.edu and then Anthony Fontana.
Oh, that's who I'm following.
Oh, that's who you follow? What?
Yeah.
Oh, G, Nick Marsh.
You already know.
Coming to the stage. What you got for me, Nick?
Yeah, so my name's OG Nick Marsh. This is my co-host, Colonel Johnny.
Johnson.
Colonel.
I'm going back to Cali.
Well, it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail. So, as always, peace out. So the whole peace out thing comes from, I don't know if you're familiar with this YouTuber. He has like over 7 million followers at this point, but his name is Tech Rax, where he just films himself destroying a bunch of technology. Usually it's iPhones, and he ends every video by saying, as always, peace out. And I always just thought it was stupid as fuck, because you can tell the guy's a fucking idiot, but I always thought it was hilarious, mostly when I was high, because, you know, it's not that funny when you're not high. But anyway, yeah, that's how I end all my conversations with my friends now. So yeah, whenever you're listening to the podcast, if you hear me say, well, it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail, then at that point, you know the podcast is about to end. So, yeah, I'm going to be experimenting with it. Obviously, this episode was kind of short. It's episode 0. It's not an official episode. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace!
FocusHipHop.com, biznitch.